Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another tasting review and another export hell. This one is from Brauerei Bachmayer, located in the town Dorfen in Oberbayern, and it comes in this Euro bottle shape, as you can see, so-called Euro bottle, this thick bottle shape, which is quite popular for small brews like this one in the area. This is one of those very small old brews, which I'm very interested in. As you can see, no back labels, traditional old-fashioned look of the label, I would say, Bayerisch Exportell, Brauerei Bachmayer. And there's a logo and some information that I'm gonna give you. This is the Exportell, Bayerisch Exportell beer cell from this brewery, which is the most sold one from this brewery. Top label and the crown cap, and no back labels, as I mentioned. This is gonna be really interesting to try. Always interesting to try beers from breweries that has not been on the channel before. That's my focus, to only review beers from breweries that has not been on the channel before, and of course only German breweries. So big thanks to my friend who's sending this one to me. He's called Peter, and he did manage to send this one to me. I appreciate that very much. All breweries, that is making me take one step closer to reach the goal to review all breweries in Bavaria and Baden-Württemberg is very appreciated. So if you who watch this can help me with that, I would be very happy and grateful. Of course, I have a list of the remaining ones from those two areas. But let's start with open up the bottle of this. Smoke coming out, showing that it's real fresh. Let's pour it up into the for the beer cell well-fitting glass. Always important to use the right type of glass for the beer cell. It really helps the right taste to be achieved. I think this glass fits really nice with an export hell. Now we have it all into the glass. Put the bottle right here. Now let's take a look at this export hell. 2-finger white foam crown, thick white foam crown. As you can see, important to build up and maintain all the way through. It unleashes the right aromas from the ingredients, mainly from the hops. And also it's a quality sign. It locks the right taste also in the glass. If you keep the foam all the way through, as you can see, golden in color, just the way it should be. Small bubbles raising up. Let's get the aroma, which is fantastic. Really fresh, well balanced. High expectations of this. I'm also gonna give you the link to the brewery's website in the description box below, so feel free to check out that after the review. Real old-fashioned and nice website. There is some information on the website that I'm gonna read for you later on in the review, but let's give it a try. First of all, Bachmayer Export Hell. Prost. Of course, really great. This is a great example of the style. This is how I want Bavarian Export Helles. Of course, the difference between a normal Bavarian Helles and the style export is that the export is a little bit stronger and not so mild in taste. So this one I enjoy a little bit more than a normal Bavarian Helles, which is not tasting that much comparing to an export in regarding the style. So this one is 5% alcohol content, Zutaten, Wasser, Gerstenmalzhopfen, Bayerisch Exportell, Bachmayer, seit 1847, Dorfener Bier. Unser Bier, Brauerei Bachmayer DI, Brauerei Bachmayer 84405 Dorfen. This is a nice label that is gonna look nice into my collection, of course, of labels that I'm having. As you know, if you've been following my channel since before, you probably remember that I've been showing you how to remove the labels from the bottles, and also that I collect them in a photo album, because it's my big interest, of course. Now, as I promised, I can give you some information about this brew that I found on the website. Mentioned for the first time in 1649 as Drommerbräu in old church books. There was an inn with a brewery in the center of Dorfen long before 1847. In 1847, Mr. Martin Bachmayer married into the company With his name, he also brought in diligence and entrepreneurial spirit. In 1848, Martin Bachmayer began expanding the business and enlarging the building on Marienplatz. His son, Josef Bachmayer, was running the company when, in 1910, the riots about the price of beer broke out in Bavaria and most violently in Dorfen. The population, especially the craftsmen and farmers, did not want to accept an increase from 24 pfennigs to 26 pfennigs per liter of beer. Josef Bachmayer's son, Albert Bachmayer, ran the brewery until his death in 1965. Since Albert Bachmayer had no children, his grandnephew, Josef Hörmann, succeeded him. The Bachmayer name was continued as the brewery name. Since 1990, Josef Hörmann's son, Albert, Josef and Johann Hörmann have managed the business of the brewery and attached estate. So that's information. Of course, nice history, and if you did listen carefully, you know all about the history of this brewery. Very shortened up, but really informative history of this fantastic old brewery. And this export is something that I really recommend. I hope you're gonna search some information about this brewery and hope you're gonna visit the brewery. I've been reading that it's gonna close down, which is of course very sad, always sad, but no surprise that these old small Bavarian breweries is closing down. But that's why I'm especially happy that I managed to get one from this brewery before it closed down. It really shows how much breweries there is in Bavaria. So really great export, this one. Yeah, that's it for now. Hope you like the movies. See you again in next German review.